have another question. I'm reading a Telegraph article about your top 5 tips on how businesses can be post COVID-19 ready. And one of the things that you emphasize there is the build a sense of community. And one of the things you said, for example, is by extending credit terms.
Mm.
Like, is there a boundary or like limit to how much you're willing to be lenient without compromising like profitability or like success of the business? Like, what happens if you keep having to extend that credit term and
Yeah.
they never be able to meet it, or is the sense of community much more important than
No,
kind
no,
of
no way. Certainly when I said like extend credit terms, it's certainly dependent on the customer. If they're in fashion, for instance, and they're asking for even an extension of 10, 13 days, that's something that won't be given lightly. That's for sure, and certainly not up to a stake that is potentially financially damaging on the business. But I feel that our customers have been, to be honest, fantastic in the way that they've handled their payments. But at the end of the day, you hear so many things about people stringing other companies out. Solomon Lou just came straight off the bat and said he'd be extending all of his suppliers' credit terms to 90 days plus, and he's got the amount of money which is you'd love to have. So I feel that it's not just something that is dependent on the relationship, but if our customer has supported us from day one and they find themselves in a situation whereby they need a 7-day extension for 10 grand, are you going to do it, or are you going to take the risk where if you tell them no, they're not going to ship with you ever again, and you won't see them ever again because you weren't able to help them out in a situation where they really needed it? So I find that you really have to analyze obviously the risk and then potentially the reward moving forward in solidifying that relationship.
Have you had past experiences where by demonstrating like these acts of charity that like it's brought in way more customers, that they referred you to other people, or that they said that hey, this is a great guy that you want to work with, and that way you've built your business even bigger than before?
Yeah, certainly. With the industry itself, a lot of our customers that we deal with in terms of the people, change jobs every couple of years. So, people don't forget when you help them out in a time of need. And when they do change their jobs and they're at a new job in a similar role, they'll approach you and they'll be like, "Oh, John, let's chat. I've got X amount of containers coming in. Can you help me with this? Can you help quote up with that?" And you do build a relationship with them. At the end of the day, we're just friends. We're friends that we, do business together with. And I find that if we were to say no, and they essentially lose face within their organisation, you won't be seeing them again, in my opinion.
Thanks, Jackson.